He carved himself in marble stone, said divinity was a man's throne. Priests sold grace by the ounce. They even wore a dress in front of crowds. They got a taste for blood, so they drained. Changed their face, we played the game. But justice don't die, it keeps its hour. She's awakening to her power.
Dust off the altars, break the frame.
Oh,
The face of God bears his mother's name.
no more false idols.
False idols, the spell is broken.
All things revealed, she is the chosen.
The U.S. unexpectedly loses 92,000 jobs, adding to the words about the economy. Yeah. This report came from the Department of Labor. There are 92,000 jobs lost in February. February, goddamn. I kind of thought that I didn't think that we was in a booming economy. I thought we was in, a slow economy, man, with things moving slow. Okay? This right here says, goddamn, we fucked. I can't remember the numbers that they said we lost of people losing their hair care, but it was something around like 6 or 7 goddamn million, dude. You ain't got health care. You ain't got a job. Gas prices going up. We in a war. Your children may have to go fight if they up that age. If they decide to bring back the draft. And me, I don't want to see nobody go to war. I'm a soldier. Or rather, I was a soldier. I don't want to see you go to war. You don't want that. You don't want that for your children. And if you do, you are one fucked up individual. So these changes need to happen. They need to happen right away. And when I'm saying these changes, I'm talking about our changes for our political. And I don't mean just at the top, man. Because the shit that's gonna affect you is the shit down the street. You need to change the shit down the street, change the shit in your city. Start with those politicians. The ones who promise you everything but don't do a goddamn thing. The ones that go out, go to the dinners, go to the barbecue, talking about, hey, vote for me. Fuck you. That's what you tell them. When they tell you, hey man, I'd like to get your vote, say, yeah, fuck you. That's what you tell them, say, fuck you. No, fuck you. It has to be a change, man. And it starts with the people. I know a lot of people don't want to just change. They don't want to go through the change. Because change means a little bit of pain. But what else you got? Slow death? If you don't go through the pain, all you got is slow death. Your motherfucking back is against the wall. And when your back against the wall, you damn sure better come out swinging and hope that you connect. A lot of y'all ain't gonna pay attention to the fact of what I'm telling you, because it's right there and it's in your face. But in your heart of hearts, this shit fucked up. And if it's fucked up for you, it's fucked up for the guy down the street too. Don't think that just because it affects you, it's not affecting him. Your neighbor across the street, your neighbor on the side of you, is affecting them also. We need to make changes in this country, or we all fall. Watch from afar, guy. Don't close your eyes. Keep watching. And I'm going to keep watching.
We're back with some breaking economic data, and it is big. The U.S. economy unexpectedly lost 92,000 jobs in February. The unemployment rate inched higher to 4.4%. Let's get right to it. NBC News senior business correspondent Christine Romans is here to break down the numbers, along with Caleb Silver. He's Investopedia's editor-in-chief and chief business editor of People Inc. Good morning to both of you. Christine,
Morning.
not what we were expecting. We thought, maybe a gain of 50,000, not a drop of nearly 100,000. Walk us through the numbers.
This is a soft patch in hiring, and there are some revisions here to tell you about. So we're talking about February. You actually had a loss of 92,000 jobs in the month. That was not expected at all. That was after last month was really only 126, and this was not a gain at all in December. This was another loss of about 17,000 jobs. Sorry, my proportions are not great, but you can see what this trend looks like here. That is what we saw last year. Last year, we saw an economy that was basically at a standstill in terms of job creation. The weakest job creation last year of any year that wasn't a recession since 2003. Then we thought there was this momentum in January, but it looks like it really has faded here. Bad weather, you had some healthcare strikes, and you just had companies, frankly, that have been grappling with trade and tariff issues and kind of just all kinds of cross currents in the economy for months now that don't look like they were hiring.
So I met this older black woman, and she said to me, I'm not thugging anything out. If I don't like a job, I'm not going to stay. If I don't like where I'm at in life, I'm going to change it. And that just resonated with me so much, because I feel like a lot of times black women will thug things out and see it through. And honestly, we need to break that cycle. And I needed to hear this at 22, because she literally told me, and I quote, if I could go back in time and tell this to my younger self, I would have been much happier earlier.